I've already been here before. Let me through this bitch. One thing I know for sure. My folks been waiting on me at the door. There ain't no defeat, no retreat. I'm knocking them out one by one, then lining the bodies up really. I'm down there at my feet. These reps no longer speak. I wake, I make, I meditate, rejuvenate. What I want, I make, I manifest. Y'all. The time is nigh near. It will not, do not live in fear. Keep your life in gear. Look to them who have an ear. Let them hear, let them hear. The problem? They didn't expect you to vibe up. They were watching too hard, seeing through the eyes of a rival. You've been given a vision, no longer living on survival. All light beings awake, arise, prepare for the arrival. Keep your heart chakra full, eat real food, and rise up. Meditate frequently, tune into the frequency. All right. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. All right. I'm going to use the force. I'm also doing a tribute to my brother, man. Y'all wasn't here earlier. What's going on?
Hello. What's up with it?
Nothing much. How you doing?
I'm doing mighty fine this evening. How you doing?
All is well with me. I have no complaints. I am.
Why should we? You sure know what to say. I saw your crystal. Is that a crown? Did you make that yourself?
Oh no, I didn't make it. Someone, a fellow TikToker made it. Her name is Divine _Waters with a Z. She made it for me.
You said Divine_Waters?
Yeah, Divine Waters. Like
yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, listen, if we can wear that every single day, no matter where we go, that shit'll be so motherfucking fire. That is the crown.
Yeah, I usually do wear it outside. I be outside walking around with it.
Yeah. What about your necklace? That's fire as well.
She made it too. It's a Super 7 crystal. I had never even heard of it until she told me what it was. But it's like
you said Super 7?
Super 7. Mm-hmm.
You know what's so crazy? My favorite number is 7. I was born on the 7th month of October, so 7 is my favorite number. That's crazy.
Yep. It's like I guess it cleanses all your chakras. It's a self-cleaning crystal. Yeah, all that shit. So yeah, she made me this. Let me see. She made me this too. See that?
Oh wow!
Let me turn these lights on right here. This rose quartz bracelet. This thing here, an amethyst ring, and she made this copper right here. She didn't do this one, but she made this copper thing right here.
Yeah, she good at what she do. Real talk. I love that. I love everything that I'm saying. You rocking it.
Yeah. She did an awesome job. Just the back of it. We turn the back of it right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't wait to get my skills up like that. Listen, I'm just starting out, but I love it. I'm loving it.
I just got this stuff like about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been helping.
So you doing telekinesis?
Mm-hmm.
I have, listen, the day I actually do that, I'm going to shook it the shit out of myself.
Hey, the day I first did it, I shocked myself too. Myself kept telling myself that it wasn't telekinesis. Myself kept saying it's just the wind. I'm like, there's no way it's the wind. I'm doing it. But that programming kicks in. You try to, it makes you work against your own self.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I love it. I'm rocking with it. I cannot wait till I'm at that level. I be feeling like I'm concentrating too hard, or I'm not concentrating the right way. Like,
you just don't overthink it. Like that's what I did when I first tried it. I did it. I thought it was just the wind, so I stopped. So myself told me to try again. So I tried again, and it started working. And I'm like, well, shit. I kept trying, and here I am. I started December 2024. So
wow.
Here I am now.
Listen, if I ever see you pick a tree up out of root, I know who I'm having on my team, goddamn it.
That's hilarious. Now I ain't gonna be uprooting no trees. I love trees.
I love trees as well. I'll just say, they rooted for.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be rooted. Like I be telling my wife, I be trying to tell my family members and them like y'all just don't understand how much power y'all have. Y'all just gotta let some of that bullshit go.
Yeah, man. I gave my family a whole speech today because today's the day my brother 2 years ago on this day he was murdered. So I gave everybody the little speech or whatever, told them that try to empower them. These motherfuckers overlooked everything I said. I'm like, well, I tried. It's like I ain't said shit.
Like my uncle, my dad passed away about a year ago in a car accident on black ice. So he always told me like he wanted to be the first one to go, but I was like, man, you speaking some powerful stuff over your life, man. I need you. And now his big brother is in hospice. So everybody calling my phone like, your uncle is probably next. I'm like, energy never dies. So I can't be upset. Like, he got a restart button somewhere else. So ain't nothing I can do about it except for appreciate the time that I did have.
Yep.
Now, y'all mourning and shit, that's something y'all gonna have to deprogram y'allself from. Because you in a state of something they don't really want you to come out of. So you intermingling with that shit, that's something y'all gonna deal with. But as far as that shit, I already told my wife, listen, if you don't cremate me so I can go be free, don't you put me in no motherfucking dirt.
Yeah. We wanted to cremate my brother, but because it was a murder investigation, we couldn't.
Yeah. But your big brother? Was he your big brother or your little brother?
Big brother. He's 4 years older than me. 4 years apart. We're damn near. Yeah. I've been showing everybody this picture all day. There you go.
Yeah, Mr. Fly Guy.
Hey.
Mr. Fly Guy.
Hey.
Yeah, I see you. You better stretch your shit, sir.
That's my nigga there. He had just got out of jail. And that day, that's the day he hadn't been back since, because he had started doing better. That boy, he got up, he dressed every day like he was going, and he had somewhere important to go. We was standing outside smoking. We weren't doing nothing.
And my dad used to always say, I don't care where you going, put some clothes on. You don't know who's watching you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Okay, so what made you want to get into telekinesis? What made you feel like I'm just going to try this joint out?
Well, I saw a guy doing it. Shout out to Jonathan. I don't know if y'all ever seen him around. I saw him doing it. And at first, I thought it was the wind. You know what I'm saying? I visit his lives every now and then. But I'm like, I'm a scientist. So the scientist in me was like, you have to try before you knock it. You can't say it's not what it is until you try it. So I started trying it. And then, like I said, it didn't work at first. So I got discouraged, but I tried again and it started working. And like the more I did it, I realized it wasn't the wind. Like my movements, I didn't have to move my hands much. Like it took me a while to work up to this part. But like once you start out, you're not going to be like everybody else. You're going to do it at your own pace, at your own rate, your own hand movements, your own connections with these objects. So
Right. Because I didn't understand at first when it was like everything is made of atoms instead of atom. And I was like, man, this shit makes so much sense now. What the fuck was this when I really needed it? Because I was like, for some reason, like when I was in high school, I never understood fucking the history that they taught us, or they was trying to teach us. And I would stay up like I'm up for a college exam. And then I was like, I shouldn't have to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning trying to understand a freaking assignment. And when I got like in my 20s, I was like, no wonder this shit didn't reside with me, because it wasn't meant for me to hear it. It didn't reside with me because it wasn't the truth. Like, it's so many books that a lot of people don't realize have been taken away. It's a puzzle, and we got to go search for this shit like we a part of motherfucking Dragon Ball Z or some shit. We got to go find
Hey, it's a motherfucking adventure, and I'm here for the shits. I'm here for it.
You feel me? Yes. That's what we gotta do. That's what we're here for. Like, and like normally, this is like my first live I've ever just hopped up on. And like, no, I think I was trying to find a niche or something like that, but it was a niche that everybody was doing, like clothes and shit. But I grew up in a Pentecostal church, heavy. Like my mama is just like, she's buried in that Bible. She's buried in that. And I used to always ask her certain questions, and she would be like, "You shouldn't question God." And I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna ask the pastor." And he'd be like, "You shouldn't ask questions that you're not ready for." Wait a minute. So I shouldn't be asking it, or it's questions that I'm not ready for the answer for? Like, which one is it? Because like I tell my stepchildren, which is my kids, I have a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old, and my 9-year-old go to church with her father, and she be wanting to come back and tell us what she learned, which is cool. But I also have to ask her, like, did they teach you how to save your money first, or they taught you how to give your money first? Which one did they teach you?
Yeah. And
she be looking at me like, well, they taught me to get 10% out of my dollar. I said, so how much did you give them? She said, well, I gave them a dime. She said 10%. I said, so how much did they teach you to save then? She said, nothing. I said, now you calculate it, because you're supposed to be in like 6th grade, but she's in the 4th grade. And it's only because of her education, and she still think that, of course she's going to think like a child, but her brain is so elevated. And I said, I'm going to challenge you, because a lot of stuff that they don't teach you at school, we have to teach you this shit at home, simply because they don't get paid to teach you the truth. They get paid to lie to you.
Yeah.
We don't get paid to lie to you. Like, this shit, we've been lied to long enough. And now they used to say, even in the churches, like, God called on the younger generation because they're strong. Y'all their creativity is so much advanced more than ours because they don't have bills to pay. They don't have to go in the field. They don't have to worry about stuff. That's what we're supposed to worry about. So them actually tapping into their gifts early makes them what Jesus did say, or Yeshua did say, you can do greater works than me. So you mean to tell me I can walk on some water and I ain't did that yet? You done raised Lazarus from the dead in 4 days. I miss my daddy. I ain't raised him back yet. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what can I do around here. Because you said I could do some great shit. I'm trying to see what that look like. I ain't never had that before. That was my that shit,
but I ain't never turned no water into wine.
Shit, but that's what he was teaching. Christ consciousness. Is fuck the Christ part, it's the consciousness part. Like, I even had to tell them this dude was like 12, 13 years old going into the synagogue, which was churches at the time. He went there flipping over their damn table saying, like, this is a den of thieves. I didn't ask you for no damn money. I'm teaching you. I'm not preaching to you. My teachings is free. When children go to school, we don't pay them damn teachers to teach these kids. We want them to teach them the right thing, but we don't pay them. The children, and I mean, the shit is just so fucking convoluted. It makes no fucking sense in having to re-break this shit all down. Like, how lost were we for real, for real? Like, how lost was our ancestors for real, because they really believe this shit. Had me looking up in the sky thinking this dude finna come down. Man, I need some help. Shit, you chilling. In the land of milk and honey. I need some of that shit. You mean to tell me I got to live my whole lifetime out, then die just to go to heaven and have fun? Why I can't have heaven on earth right here, right now? You feel me? It's a fucking scam. And then what fucked me up and pissed me off even as a child, what pissed me off was when in somewhere in the Bible, in the first couple books or whatever, it was like God, before Jesus even got here, God cast out Lucifer and like a third of the fucking angels. And God told Lucifer, I'm going to give you dominion over the earth. So you going to give this nigga some shit and I got to wait till I die to get this shit? Wait a minute, something ain't right. Something don't taste right. The season is off. Here you go. Okay? Hey, Lucifer, I ain't fucking with you no more. You got to get up out of here, but you can just stay over there. You can have this part over here. Don't come over here messing with nobody. But you see all and you know all, and we have a choice, and you gave him dominion over the earth, which we're supposedly on, but the earth is so fucking convoluted, and he's the author of confusion. So you can't get mad at me if I'm confused because, listen, nigga, I need you to help me is what I need, okay? I need that same energy you gave them people back in the day. You said you the same as yesterday, the day before, and forevermore. I need it, okay? Don't be playing with me now. We got to get it. This is not for play. You left me down here with some people whose screws ain't all the way tight, okay? Hey. They love nuts and screws. I would not drive the car if they built it. I would not. Hey. He left. Jesus left us the keys. Yes, Yeshua left us the keys. He did. And what made me even think about it some more, even now that you say that, okay, Yeshua supposedly died. Okay? And I asked my wife this. I said, baby, they know the type of powers this man had to raise people, to heal people, turning water into wine, prophesying, and all this other shit. And you mean to tell me it wasn't no guards at his tombstone? Not a neither one. I think it was a guard there. Where was he? Where did he go? He must have ran the fuck out. He must have had a bathroom break because they ain't say that. Because when it was, Martha went to the tomb to go see him and the stone was moved away. And she went back snitching saying he wasn't there except for some garments. What the bones was it? If that guard was anything like a real nigga, he went to go smoke. He needed one. Because he went to go take the keys from the gates of hell, let them tell it. So he went in the darkness, yet again, to come into Christ consciousness. and tell you what you need to know.
It's a metaphor.
Like right.
It's
and I always tell people, like, if you look around, okay, Jesus or Yeshua, his father Joseph was a carpenter. I don't know what his mama Mary did, god damn it. But also at the same time, these folk were broke. So he the king of kings. He the king of kings and Lord of lords, and they broke his shit. He was born in the stable, not even in the hospital.
What was money back then, though?
You feel what I'm saying?
What was money back then, though, for them to be called broke? Like, what was wealth? Because, you know, they
traded him for 30 pieces of silver, and they wonder why I won't sit with my family members. You not gonna trade me for no $100. You got me fucked up.
Hey, Jesus was a crackhead, man.
Man, I don't know what he was, but he was willing to hang out with prostitutes, whorelocks, liars, leopards. He ain't give a damn. He went hanging. I ain't never seen where he said he hung around no rich people.
Think about it. Who's mostly attracted to our light? You know, when you shine bright like this, you attract all kinds of shit. You attract moths and gnats and shit as well as people who need help. So Jesus hung around those people because they needed his light and needed his help. He knew they was fucked up. He knew they was gonna fuck them over, but he had to occupy space. He had to be there. Like, I entered into relationships knowing damn well they wasn't gonna fucking work, and I shouldn't be there. But for some reason, I had to just occupy space. But now I know what that is. I don't invest myself emotionally into the shit. I just do what I need to do energetically and get the fuck out of there. Because that's what Jesus did.
That's what that's how I be feeling. And like right now, I'm gonna be honest. I think that's Thoth Addison. He said, or she said, like, God and Satan are the same being. I do believe that. And then, like, knowing that when you have your own spiritual awakening, it's not even just friends or enemies that you have to cut ties with. It literally be your own bloodline that we decided to choose before we even got here, that we have to cut off. So actually knowing that I'm going to have to cut my mother off at some point, I'm going to be honest, that shit hurts. But also at the same time, for the last 29 years of my life, my father has always told me before he passed away, your mother is jealous of you simply because you are more open to speak your mind and ask questions than just follow somebody. Hell no, I'm not finna just follow nobody because you said the blind will lead the blind. I'm not trying to die yet. I don't even feel like I did shit yet, goddamn.
Go off, friend.
Friend, I'm just saying. I'm gonna keep it mean. I'm gonna keep it 100. Listen, we have been lied to enough. I don't give a damn. And that's crazy because a lot of the times, the family that we have, they'll push us to the side. But the people that we meet on the street don't even know. First time being on your live. You said you've been doing telekinesis since like December 24. You feel what I'm saying? So in order for us to meet, we actually spoke telepathically before we even started speaking this fucking language that they even taught us to speak.
Yeah.
So, like, I used to ask my mama, I'm like, why the fuck would they beat us with the same Bible that they went by? And then we couldn't even read. And if we wanted to read even the Bible that they was reading from, the pastor was the only one that was able to fucking read from that bitch. So I ain't right in Denmark.
Well, because, I mean, if they gave us something that only a handful of people could read, that must mean that wasn't all original language.
Right.
Because we know English is fairly new. So it's like, that's the reason why it don't make sense. It's confusing, it's jumbled up. And would have us back cursing ourselves and shit.
Like, it's kind of tough getting my kids not to say good morning, because I'm not mourning over a whole ass thing. First of all, I want you to know that. It's grand rising, it's grand awakening. I'm glad to see you, but we're not mourning over anything. You don't want for nothing. You don't need for anything. And we're teaching you that, but also at the same time, like I told my wife, like, it'd be kind of hard for a child to go to two different households and be trying to balance that shit out. Because sometimes that shit can be confusing, but at the end of the day, the truth is the truth.
Yeah.
So you can't hide the truth for so long, because when the truth get fed up, oh, she gonna speak her shit and she don't give a fuck who's in the way. That's like karma. Karma could come in a good way, it could come in a bad way. It depends on how you gave it out. It depends on how we give it out.
Yeah, it's gonna come back whatever you send out good or bad. So it would behoove you to send out some good shit.
Exactly. And like for the longest, I know before my dad passed away, I was telling him about my spiritual awakening. I was telling him some stuff that I felt like he actually needed to know. Even though he was like 30 years older than me, it really didn't matter because we are all still babies until we actually decide to wake up. Because like I tell a lot of people, I remember my first birthday party. I don't remember nobody else. I remember leaving my mom and dad's room, and the deep freezer was right across from their room by the front door. I saw a fucking cake. It's a child. You done gave us sweets. You done gave us food already, goddammit. I'm able to walk. I see this damn cake on the on the damn deep freezer, and I'm trying to go get it. I don't know what it is, but I know it's sweet, and if I can get in it, I'm finna fuck it up. But I couldn't reach it. And my mama be like, how do you remember that? I don't fucking know, but I remember. And even as a child, as babies, we cannot talk, but we do see our environment. And I used to tell my mama all the fucking time. I was like, Mama, you dropped me one time. In that damn
man.
I told her, I said, you dropped me. She said, how you know that? I said, my daddy went to work. You used to always say, your daddy going to work. Your daddy going to work. He'll be back. He went out the door. She fell asleep rocking me, and I hit the damn floor. And she confirmed that shit a couple years ago. Damn. She said, I dropped you. And I said, oh, Lord Jesus, I done dropped my dang on baby. That's how I knew, because you done told me already now. You done said the word that you done said. I remember hitting that floor. I remember what the fuck it looked like.
She didn't mean to, friend. She was tired.
I feel you, but God damn, that flow hurt, friend.
Let that pain go, friend. How your trauma started as an infant?
Man, I'm telling you.
Your shadow work started at infancy.
I'm gonna tell you another incident. I don't know if you remember that show, That's So Raven. So
yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah, growing up Pentecostal and apostolic and shit, I was in the church for like 22 years, born and raised in that damn thing. So we went to church every Wednesday, every Friday, twice on Sundays. So it was one particular night we got off early on a Friday, and I was watching That's So Raven. It was like 5 more minutes left in the damn episode. My mama yelled, Shemaya, go wash the dishes. I said, yes, ma'am. I said, now this is what I said. I said, can I please finish this episode? It got like 5 more minutes. She didn't answer me, so I took it as a quiet yes.
No, not a quiet yes.
I took it as a quiet yes, because she was doing the puzzles in the newspaper, friend. So, before the end credits came on the screen, I was getting up to go to the kitchen to wash the dishes. That lady crossed my threshold of my bedroom so fast, put a belt around my neck, choked the shit out of me, and said, you don't tell me what you gonna do. You do what I tell you to do. I said, but I asked you to, Mama. I asked you. She said, I don't remember hearing that. I said, now see, in that Bible, it say, children, somewhere in Ephesians, it say, children, obey your father and your mother, for this is right in the Lord, and somewhere your days will be longer. But in the second damn verse, it say, parents, provoke not your damn children. Yeah. I know it said it. So why the hell is you gonna put this damn belt around my neck and think I ain't gonna retaliate? God, listen, damn. I'm only doing what your Bible said. That's what they did. This is what I'm doing. But that was the wrong fucking way. And because she wasn't taught the proper way, being the black sheep and having to break all these fucking curses, that shit does hurt, because this is the family that I grew up with. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now to detach yourself from that shit, that's a whole different level of not loneliness, but who you are-ness. Who am I without y'all?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's the.
I can tell anybody. No, I tell anybody. My family will tell you in a minute. That child is not finna talk to you. She's not finna ask you for shit or none of that. And for what? I was already taught at an early age, even now. Everything I ever wanted, I was equipped for when I came through that virtual and that spiritual baptism versus than going in your damn pool in your church when I came out my mama's womb in purified water.
That's
we was
right.
breathing water before we was breathing oxygen.
That's right. Now I'm still fascinated by that shit.
Exactly.
How the fuck was we breathing in there? We was doing
it. Exactly.
It was dark and shit. We was comfortable as a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker. We weren't ready to come the fuck out. That was 9 months of rent free. We was eating for free.
Hey, my baby up there listening to womb sounds right now. That's how she go to sleep. What up, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
So she missed being in the womb. Oh well.
And then, okay, like I said, my wife, she I don't have any kids. She has 2 girls. She got a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old. My 7-year-old, that 7-year-old, she clings to me like she is mine. And I have no problem with that. I actually love it. I absolutely love it. And she always want to know. And they say when children are young, we're supposed to teach them in the path that they want to go in. My 7-year-old is already saying when she gets older, she wants to be a good mom because we don't have to whoop her every single time she does something wrong. We would rather talk to her and explain to her and let her ask all the question it is in the world as long as it makes sense. Mm-hmm. Don't just say it because it's something to say because we already know what's up. If you're going to be on that bullshit, go ahead and go in your room until you get ready to talk. And when she's ready to talk, we're ready to listen because it's not our job to shut them out. And she said she treats her baby dolls like they're children. And she just says, well, the way you and my mama treat me, I want to be able to treat my kids that way. And that makes me feel hella good to know that I don't have no damn kids and I'm raising some kids, right?
Yeah. I'm
teaching you a thing or two about a thing or two. Hey, now, don't amp me up. Because they're going to make me go even harder for my shit.
Tie me up. Hey.
All right, friend.
You
about to put the motherfucking beat on. Don't do that. I see you over there concentrate. Okay, friend. So you do that with aluminum. You do that with, oh my goodness. Look and see, seeing it on live just makes it even better. You make me want to try and motherfucking lift this cup up.
That's what I encourage everybody to try while I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it. We can practice together. You can talk and do it. I be listening to music, singing. I got a DJ mix thing where I be doing all kinds of shit and doing this. I'm screaming. Matter of fact, I'm screaming on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and IG, so everybody can hear us.
Okay, you multitasking like a motherfucker is what I'm hearing.
I'm casting the wide net. Casting the wide net.
I love it. I love to hear it. I love to hear that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I can do that just yet. See, I gotta concentrate first. And you can concentrate and talk at the same time. I'm trying to do it with a piece of paper right now, and this thing is sitting on my lap. Just let me know I need to concentrate some more.
Hey, you'll get there.
Yeah, in due time, it's no rush because when you ready, you are ready. Yeah. And the fact that I'm seeing this live and it's not on America's Got Talent, this is live. So. And a lot of folks be thinking you got strings and some other stuff. Ain't no strings over here. Shit. Don't play with my motherfucking powers like that.
I know. And some people, I used to tell everybody that everybody can do this, but they really can't. Some people just really can't. They just can't. I don't know what to tell them.
Friend, what is not your birthday, but not your solar day. What is your zodiac sign? You are Aries?
Mm-hmm.
My baby is in Aries. The 7-year-old that I was telling you about, she's in Aries.
Oh, I knew I liked her.
That is an Aries, and it's Aries season for the next year, and I love it. And I be trying to tell them that Aries time is springtime. That's when everything comes to life. Yeah. That's when everything comes alive. Yeah. Y'all are actually the first freaking calendar in our old calendar days. That is where the new year actually started.
We the motherfucking jump off is where we are.
You better grab that damn mic with that damn speaker,
Fred. Mic check. All right, I'm just making sure it's on. Go ahead, Frank.
All right, don't have me out here, motherfucker, doing my little African and Indian dance out here. I be trying to make it rain. Hey, nah, don't start that shit.
Nah, I was doing my Xena impression. Shit. And yeah, we are. Yeah, just put it up. Whatever you got a table in front of you, just put it on the table, and see if you can focus your energy on it. Because I don't know, we have the energy centers in the palms of our hands.
Yeah,
and in our fingers.
I be watching Rashad Jamal. I don't know if you ever heard of him. Yeah. But I remember in one of his universal classes on YouTube, he was saying that we have like 9 eyes, and it's in the palms of our hands, our feet, our kneecaps, our armpits, our third eye, not just our eyes that we see out of. Right. And I just be paying attention to it because, okay, let's go back to the Bible yet again. You know what I mean? Like you said, it just has to be decoded. But I'm going to be honest. I remember I used to be not intoxicated, but under the influence of some substances. And I would go grab the Bible just to see what I could decode or depict from it. Because I used to always be like, they say, don't lean to your own understanding. But if you go to church, you're going to be leaning to the preacher's understanding. And he had to get it from somewhere. So why you can't get it from the same source? Because he got a title behind his name and a fucking robe, an expensive robe. You could do that shit in a fucking muumuu or a tank top and some basketball shorts.
Hey, tank top and basketball shorts. I'll be up here preaching all the time. I don't call it preaching. I be spreading the good news.
Teaching. Yeah. It's teaching. Yeshua, Christ consciousness, he taught. He didn't have to preach. He had to yell shit. Don't be yelling at me. Don't scream at me. I am not a dog that did something wrong. I did not shit on your couch and you said bad dog, okay? I'm one of them. Okay, they say us females are female dog because of whatever some anatomy that we have. You can call it what it wants, but you're going to call me a good girl. What you're not going to do is call me a bad girl. I'll fuck you up. Don't do that because I'm not in here to intent on being bad. That's not the case unless you push us there. We have those reasons to get there.
Right. We all have a dark. We have that light and dark side.
Yes, of course. And for me, I think I tap in a lot. Like I love learning about different zodiac signs. I'm a Libra. And
that's why you and your 7-year-old get along so well because y'all signs complement each other.
It does very, very well. And my wife, she's a Gemini. My father was a Gemini. I knew she was my wife when she told me her damn solar day. They have the same solar day. And when she told me that, I said, yeah, you belong to me and you don't even know it. And before she knew it, she became mine. I wasn't fucking playing. Because I always told my daddy, I said, the dudes back then, the men back then, we ain't got them same dudes now. It takes a lot of us females to tap into our masculinity side to actually draw a female into knowing that she can be comfortable with her feminine side, which is absolutely fine. But also at the same time, if you're not going to treat me like my father treated me, which was with love and respect and communication, ain't nothing I could do with you. So when she told me her solar day, I was like, yeah, you mine. And 3 years strong, going on 4. Where you think you going? You ain't even going on a couch because what can't we talk about? You got me so fucked up.
Hey, friend. Not you in the kitchen while she cooking, hanging on to her waist.
Listen, no, I ain't gonna hang to the way, but I'm gonna sit at the kitchen counter while she cooking and washing the
swinging your shit.
You sure know what to say. You belong to me. We belong to each other. You got me fucked up.
You is mine, and I am yours. Where did you go?
Listen, we is kind. We is smart.
We is together.
We is together. The fuck? No.
Gotta keep an eye on you, girl. Hey, I ain't mad at that.
Well, yeah, and even with our kids, like, I be trying to tell her, and I do tell her, it's okay. It's fine for children to arguments so they know how to maneuver and navigate when they get older. But all that dogging you out in front of you, nothing. Yeah. Baby, you might well leave me alone because this ain't the person I know, baby. You is exiled. Get the fuck on somewhere.
Not the exile. Not the exile.
Okay. Yeah, you baby exile because if we can't talk,
banish her.
There's nothing.
Banishing motherfuckers and shit. Banish.
Oh yeah, listen, I didn't even look at some of these comments. Yeah, we all do. When they know, like, I have to teach my babies, like, I would always tell them because I would want to test them some, and I'd be like, you black. My baby, that Aries would tell you, I'm not black, I'm brown. If you hold this penny, mama, you better mark native indigenous until we figure this shit out. Black is a color of a color crayon or a marker. And brown is a different color. You can get any color out of black. You can get any color out of white and pink, yellow. No, we not doing that, baby. We not trying to confuse you. But I also tell them, and we also teach them, just because what we teach you, like other parents, they're teaching their children the best way they know how. So that does not give you the right to go to school saying Santa Claus ain't real, the Easter Bunny ain't real, even though you know it's not real. Because what the fuck is they at the other fucking 364 days?
Hey.
Listen, me too. Ain't no damn chilling in that bitch. What the fuck he fit through the keyhole? That mama never let him in?
That little ass pipe. Oh, you got a fan down?
And all the cookie tired of that shit.
Man, we have roaches. We ain't leaving shit out for no motherfucker.
Listen.
And then there's a lot of us. We got 8 from the sharing no mash damn motherfucker. We ain't here.
Exactly.
Right, we ain't got no goddamn milk.
She had a tooth come out about a month ago, and she thought the tooth fairy was real. I said, I'm gonna sit this toothpaste in my house, and I'm gonna let the tooth fairy is real or not. I said, now she woke up the next morning or the next day, and a couple days after that, it's still to this day. I said, now is the tooth fairy real? She said no, because they ain't bringing money. I said, so how you know the cloud's real? Because what he ate when you tell him you hungry? That's something we got to figure out.
That fucker that's something you got to figure out. Work one day after year.
That dude be hibernating all year long while the elves working. The elves is slaves. You don't even know it.
They make all these goddamn Christmas movies trying to put us in Christmas spirit. Like, they play all the music, the little jingles and shit, you music and shit to have your ass in the Christmas spirit. Like why you gotta invoke that spirit? Why you gotta get into that spirit? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What's that about?
Okay, and I just saw this earlier about it yesterday or today or sometime like that. But they was like, if you want me to be honest, all of these dang on holidays, okay, Christmas is a time for greed. Ain't that a sin? Thanksgiving is a time for gluttony. Ain't that a sin? Why would you just?
Nah, we just passing down. We just passing down traditions and shit.
Yeah.
So
you're right. And I remember saying a lot of spirituality stuff when I was younger. But at some point in time, all of it got cut out for whatever reason. And I do see a lot of videos, and they like, now that our frequency is higher, and a lot of people are elevating to that one so that you don't have to come back to this shit after you learn this shit. You want to elevate because being on earth is hell on earth. Wait a minute, something ain't right in Denmark. We gonna go back to it. I'm finna ask questions because some shit ain't adding up. You said 2 + 2 = 4. You didn't say 2 + 2 = 5. So let's go. Let's get back to it. Hey, hold up.
1 + 1 = 3.
You feel me? No. Don't be playing like that. So whenever it's like having conversations like this, and I used to always hear my mama talk about like you never supposed to debate the Bible or anything like that. It's not a debate, it's a conversation. It becomes a debate with colors. So I can't say that there's not more than one God to some people. But even asking AI or Alexa, it's like 84,000 religions with like 12,000 different Bibles, and everybody think they're right. So wait a minute, how about you stop fighting and you come to the conclusion of chew the meat, spit out the bone, chew the vegetation, spit out what you don't want. If you don't like the cucumbers in your salad, take the cucumbers out your damn salad. Already set to be our tracks. You can try to deter it, but the people that actually want to hear it, they're gonna hear it, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. Look, this ain't our first rodeo.
When I tell you, I am so infatuated with your crown. I am so infatuated with your aura. I really am.
Gratitude, sis. I don't even I in the box. Like I said, shit, I ain't following you. And then how you find the page?
I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna say I do TikTok a lot. Like I told you earlier, like just trying to find your niche. And once I learned about spirituality, and once you become, I guess, Neo in your own way, and you wake up from the matrix in your own way, you're gonna be guided to where you need to be guided to. Yeah. So I was just scrolling different people's lives. I ain't trying to buy shit. I ain't trying to look at no tarot cards.
Yeah.
I'm trying to connect with people that's on what I'm on. So when I saw you, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna ask to join. And it's no problem with speaking. It's no problem with having a, also at the same time, just having this conversation. Also also makes people that are watching this, makes them feel like it's okay for them to talk and voice how they feel, whether they family members like it or not. Because sometimes it's terrifying losing the people that you know all your
Right. It is.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get out of our comfort zone though, so we can grow.
Exactly. And sometimes in that comfort zone is losing the people that you know your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna even lie. I told my wife this. I even listen. They said don't question God. I ain't even finna lie. I did. Because I said, listen, my guy, why you take that errand? Okay, we need to talk about this. Mm-hmm. Why you take this one? Damn. I ain't wishing death on the other one. But why didn't you take the other one? But it was also because I learned to realize that some people in your family, mother, daddy, they be money hungry. So certain shit happens and they feel like that's a cash out check. But in reality, they still gonna get their karma whether they know it or not. You can try to fake that shit to other people, but you know what you're doing on the inside. And whether you try to make that shit feel like glitter and gold for you, goddamn, you are swaying and a swooshing and a whooshing. It look like waves over there right now, like you in a sea, like you're crashing into it.
So you see the energy?
Because yes, I do. Whenever I've been seeing it the whole time.
Whenever I'm on streaming on YouTube, you can see it. Like I'm watching myself on my TV, and I'm pixelated. Like I can't even see my face half the time because the energy is a lot of energy in here. So
no, since we've been on, I've seen you move that aluminum foil. I don't know how many times. I've seen you move your bottle. I don't even know why you took your bottle down. I was actually waiting on you to move your cups that you had. Yeah, I see all of that. You is doing it. See what I'm saying? You are doing it. You see what you done knocked down pins. You the bowling ball, man. Come on now. You better shoot that energy off.
Yeah.
Yes, friend. Yes, sis. Do it. Yeah, I want to watch you work. I want to watch your magic. I want to watch your energy as well. Yes. Because on my screen, I see host, and I see like a star with like 33, I guess it's like 33 people or something like that. But yes, I do see you. Yeah, all three of them are gone now. Mm-hmm. And it's the fact that you're able to move them, bring them back to you. Listen, if I ever start seeing you levitate people, listen, I don't know what the fuck to do then, goddammit.
I gotta levitate this cup first.
Ah! Look at you almost did that shit.
I be flipping it. Hold up.
I see. Ah!
I be forgetting to breathe. I don't want about think I be breathing on the shit, making it move, but it's important to breathe while you're doing this.
Exactly.
The breath work.
Yes, most definitely.
Motherfucker hear you. Oh shit! You saw that?
Yes.
It stood up. Let me see.
I saw. That's what I've been waiting on. I saw that shit.
Okay, it's a lag over here, so I can see it. Hold up. Okay, I see all the energy around that cup. God damn. Yeah. Man. That's how I know I can do Reiki, because it's the same shit. I don't know if you can see the energy ball. Hold up. Hold up. How on your... Wait a minute. They always doing that. I thought I was on the big screen. On my screen, it's showing me on the big screen, but over here, it's showing you on the big screen.
Now over here, it shows you like as a host in a little square, and it shows your ELV8D, Worry Her.
Uh-huh.
And then I see in a small box, Goddess of the South.
Okay, that's me. So who in the big screen?
You're in the big screen on my screen.
The Elevator Warrior?
Yeah, the Elevator Warrior. Yes.
As long as y'all can see Elevator Warrior on the big screen, because for some reason, they showing me you on the big screen. Just like I always be fucking with my live, and when I do shit like that.
No, on my screen you have 33 stars, I think, and I think I have like 22. I don't know what none of that shit means. Like I said, I was just scrolling TikTok.
Some coins.
And I I am out here at 12. I like to be up between 12 and 4 because that's where my creativity gets to starting. And just seeing other people doing their art, their energy, their works, I enjoy seeing that because that means there's good energy right there. You would not be able to do that if you had evil heart or evil intentions right there.
Thank you. You have to have a high vibration. And,
yes.
and anger, jealousy, hate, and envy are not high vibrations. So I don't dwell there. So I love, gratitude, peace, and joy. That's me all day, baby. I ain't trying I ain't got time. I used to be an angry person all the time. Being a fire sign, being an Aries, I was a hothead. I didn't listen. I was angry, envious, and jealous, and hateful, and low vibing. I'm not going back down there.
Right.
The fuck?
You already know what it feels like. You personally know what it felt like. You experienced that.
Yeah.
That's stuff that you still would not forget, but you have learned from it.
Yeah.
So
going back to the
knowing that my 7-year-old is an Aries, and even though she's 7, she still has to be taught how to be a young girl, a young lady. She hasn't met or even came across a menstrual cycle or even to know what none of that shit is. Mm-hmm. So for you to master who you are before that even comes, you have to be able to listen and know that the people that are teaching you are here to help you and not here to belittle you. Like my Aries, she has it's candy, but I be having to show her that if you steal candy, you will steal money. If you will steal money, you will steal a car. So that shit elevates, and we're trying to stop that because we don't want you going down a different path than you can avoid and actually do what you want to become. She just wants to own a hair salon. I don't know if she's going to do something different, but as of right now, she don't want to be a doctor. I'm not mad at that. She wants to be a hairstylist and she wants to be a mother. I'm not mad at that because who's to say she can't have her own hair salon and also raise her children the way she wants to. That's perfectly fine. But our job, now that we know that, is not to tell you we're going to put you on birth control. We're going to do this. No, we're going to tell you it's STDs out there. We're going to show you what that shit looks like. It's our job to prepare you because, like I had to tell my wife, whether your kids are there or not, they're going to do whatever the fuck they want to do, whether you're there or not.
Mm-hmm. You got to train them up and lay a good foundation. That's all we can do.
Exactly. And like, even though she pretty much, like I said, I like candy and stuff, so she already gonna take my candy. I already know who it is. But it's the fact that even though we know she did it, she will always say she didn't do it.
Oh man,
but
they ain't
once we establish that foundation of trust, it's gonna be a time where you go to school and you're gonna have a bad teacher and you're gonna get some bad grades. You're gonna want us to believe you that the teacher doesn't like you. Mm-hmm. But you also have to remember from kindergarten until that teacher didn't like you, we know what type of child you are at home. So you can't say that teacher lying because I'm going to have to agree with what's right. I'm going to have to. So, okay, with your telekinesis, I see the way you are enjoying this, you would do this for hours.
Yes, and I do.
I can't believe it. This is my first time seeing you. You could do this for hours.
That's why I got this set up, so I can enjoy myself. Everybody have a good time, and I be singing, dancing, doing whatever. Be having a good ass time with this motherfucker.
You see, this is the first time I've actually just done anything like this. And simply because I know I have to get out of my comfort zone of what people would say or what people would do, or because I don't have a lot of views and because I know how I feel is pure. You just have to know the right people will find you, not you go find them.
Well, let me give you this disclaimer. The last time a lady came up here and said that she disappeared on me, she blocked me, and I'm assuming because somebody, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna say this person's name or acknowledge her, but she is an ex-lover. She be on here, when she see people in my live, she go hit their inbox and say shit, and they disappear. So if somebody come in your inbox and tell you something,
Listen,
anybody in there? Huh?
I understand. I had a Taurus the same way, and I would tell anybody of any day, if me, like I said, my wife was a Gemini. If me and my wife never make it for whatever reason, I would never go with another Taurus. Libras and Taurus are not compatible. We're supposed to be friends, and that's just it. So I feel you.
Yeah.
A lot of people are not compatible, but our physical body try to make it work.
Mm-hmm. That's my problem. I be meeting women. I'm supposed to just be their friend or whatever, but they wind up on the hunch on me, and I comply. So
listen, I feel you, goddammit. I feel you. I'm not gonna lie and say I fucking don't shit.
I give it up quick. I'm like, okay.
Listen, let me see what your chart looking like. Shit.
I gotta be better. Yeah.
Like with my wife, I used to tell her because my wife is 8 years older than I am. And I'm not mad about it because my dad wound up marrying my mom and she's 5 years older than me. So I would always be like, I just want somebody who's going to communicate with me but not yell and belittle me at the same time. So when I started feeling certain shit and I would tell her, she would always just be so calm and so accepting and so inviting to where she would literally try and want to understand what I'm saying. So how you gonna turn a blind eye to somebody like that? No, I'm good. I'm good on all aspects. I'm be honest, that she didn't know because like she was bisexual. For some reason, I always choose the bisexual women. I don't fucking know why. I'm a full-blown lesbian in this shit. So
they be them. They always trying to see something real fast. They be them.
And that's what it was. She was asking me, she was like, how the fuck can you feel this or know this? I said, it's because of the spiritual connection that you have with your partner. Okay, now I see you on my big screen as the host. And then I see you on the other screen and I see like 3 to 6 invites.
I don't like it looking like that. I'm gonna put it back like a way. You go ahead and finish. I'm trying to do something with this pen.
You good. So, like I said, just talking to her and coming from, okay, I never seen my father hit my mother. And I know I'm not a boy. I know I'm not a man. But even as the early age of 14 years old, I just knew if I told my girlfriend I love you, they did not give me the right to put my hands on you because you pissed me off.
Right.
So, coming from them, the ex-girlfriends putting their hands on me, I would be like, nah, bitch, I just know you not for me. So in due time, when it's time, I'm going to be gone. Yeah. So when I would always leave, it's not to say that I'm not the best. I know I'm not the best, but what I am, I'm caring. I would do shit that you're not used to. I'm going to listen to you. If you tell me you have a dream, then that means I'm willing to put my dream on hold so you can go achieve your shit. And I'm going to help you. It's not my job to see your dream. You saw that motherfucker. My job is to help you get there. Mm-hmm. And if you're not going to reciprocate that shit, then you're not for me. Because at that point, you just using me until you get tired of me. And listen, baby, you're not finna do that. I'm not gonna let you play like that now. Yeah,
that's what they do. I've been on the end of that plenty of times, multiple times with the same woman. That's how fucking tripping I was. So
okay, my friend, my Aries. What is your ex's sign?
Let me see. Well, the most recent one is a Leo. Lying ass Leo.
Shit, they call me a lying ass Libra, but like I had to tell them, I started lying when your ass didn't want to hear the truth. Shit, I told the truth first.
Hey, it's great. My moon in Leo, so I ain't tripping. My baby sister a Libra. I mean, she like my best friend. Well, she ain't like, she is my best friend. So we get along famously. Like I say, the Libra, and each sign has a complementary sign. And Aries and Libras are that. So she keeps me balanced. So she can either turn me up or turn me down with this scale, man.
Man, I'm telling you. And like my Aries, my little baby, like I said, she's 7. I remember she was 4. And I had just came into the picture of meeting their mom. And my eldest baby, she's 9. She's an Aquarius. And me and her butt head so much because she's Aquarius. And my motherfucking Aries, she cracked a joke on my ass one time. And this is what she did, I kid to you not. She put her hands up. She put both her hands up. She said, Maya, calm down. It was just a joke. And the fact she was able to understand me on that level as an adult, and she's a child, and just say, it's a joke. I am just playing. I knew that she knew how to articulate herself. Mm-hmm. And that's why I teach her when you go to school, and I know other kids are going to want to play, but when it's time for that teacher to teach, there's only one teacher in that class with 20 of y'all. You don't need to be one of them other motherfuckers that she's constantly having to talk to because that's hard on them. Mm-hmm. And you going to come home and ask me about your homework. Not to say I don't care about it, but what the fuck did you do for me to even help you with this damn homework? Because I know you can do your homework.
Hey, you probably going to be too advanced for them. I was in class feeling like everybody was slow. Or I was too fast or something.
I'm going to be honest, that's how my Aquarius is. Her teachers from kindergarten to 3rd grade, she's going to 4th grade now. Her teachers from kindergarten to the 3rd grade will always say, I have a problem with her talking after she finished her work. Not that her work is done wrong, but she don't give her classmates enough time to finish because she be done and her stuff be right. And I be having to tell her, just because your stuff is done, you have to give your other classmates a chance to catch up. They don't learn the way you learn. And she just tells me, she just say, but Maya, I be so bored.
It's not, hey, that's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Mm-hmm. You need to be in a gifted class. Look, I used to finish my work before everybody else. I look up and everybody's still going. So I think something's wrong with me. I go back over my test. Like, shit, all my answers right. What the fuck wrong with them? But it wasn't nothing wrong with nobody. It was just, I have a photographic memory. So whenever I see the question, my brain will automatically go to where I saw the answer. And I will put the answer. And I know it was right because I synced it. So you know what I'm saying? Right. I know it's the right answer. So I'll finish my test, take it to my teacher, and she'll grade it, and then she'll use my test as the answer key. Or to tell me to grade everybody else's. And they mad at me. So people hate on me forever. They mad at me because I'm finished first. So I kind of started, you got to teach her not to dim her damn light for that shit. For nobody. Keep going fast. Matter of fact, go faster. Finish faster. God damn it. Talking about wait for everybody else. No, life don't wait for nobody. So why the fuck should she? Tell them to catch up.
I didn't get introduced to spirituality until I have a younger brother. That's the only brother I have. And he's like 3 years younger than me. And my father, our father knew this when we was young. I used to struggle with math and science, but he was so intellectual with that shit. He wouldn't do no homework and pass every test on a fucking Friday. Mm-hmm. And my daddy used to be like, why you just don't ask your brother to help you with your homework? But because being a child and not knowing that I could go to my brother for that help, I felt some type of way like I'm older than him, so I should be helping him. So when he introduced me to spirituality, like we talk all the time about it, but just trying to get my brother to go back to that child version of him, of being intellectual with books, not as well just with spirituality. I know that boy could do something bad. I know he can do something good, but he just chooses to do the dumb shit, and everybody there just pisses me off because I'm like, why the fuck do you have the gift if you're not gonna use it, my guy?
We all have choices.
You right. We all got choices, but listen, I feel like if I beat your ass with these boxing gloves on, I done made that choice for you. Go handle it now. Shit.
And you can beat his ass, and he's still gonna get up and do what the fuck he want to do.
Man, I remember, like I told you, my mama had 4 kids. The first 2 was by another dude. She had me when my sisters was like 14 to 16 years old. So for me and my brother to be so close and shit, I used to have to teach him. Like my daddy did martial arts and shit. So he taught us how to fight. But he was always scared to fight. And I would be like, dude, you're always going to get bullied. And I used to always fight my brother when my parents wouldn't be home. I was like, the moment I know you going to hit me back, and I'm your sister, and I know you love me, the moment you hit me back is the moment I know you will defend yourself. So when he started hitting me back, I said, now I got to beat your ass like Mike Tyson.
God,
because you not motherfucking, you was a boy, Damon. You not finna be hitting me. You're not finna say my Felicia to me. But at that moment, when I taught my brother how to fight, I knew he was able to protect himself out there on the streets, not as well just as book-wise. But he just decided to go a wrong route. And I can't judge him for that because, like you said, everybody got choices. And I can't force him to have his choice.
That's his journey. But hey, everybody came here with a purpose. They came here with they shit already set and tech. So whatever they doing, what they came here to fucking do. And they made their choice for they got here. It's like in the Matrix. We already made the choice. Now we gotta understand why we made the choices. Like why do we pick this life? Why do we pick these scenarios to go through? You know what I'm saying? Why did we write these people? Why did I write these people into my life? To, to elevate me, to learn lessons, and we keep repeating these lessons if we don't learn them. So we get stuck in the motherfucking loop.
Exactly, and then that's like I was telling my wife, like it's this movie called The Maze or The Maze Runner, and when this particular guy got there, he was just so hellbound on why we stuck in a box and we can't go nowhere else. So when he finally figured out you can go other places, a lot of people got scared because they was comfortable. But he was like, I know we ain't supposed to live like this. And then knowing that we ain't supposed to be paying for what grows on trees and branches and vines and shit, that further pissed me off. Because how you gonna tell me I got to pay for something you ain't even grow?
Yeah.
That don't make no fucking sense. And you try to make it all the sense it is in the world. You don't, I even told my wife, I said, baby, don't nobody have the deed to the whole world. But we got to pay for everything we lay our eyes on. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
And then you come up with this whole money system, and America has some of the best money. Like if you have $10,000 in America and you say, I want to move to Thailand, you probably have $50,000 in Thailand. Wait a minute, hold up. Some ain't right in Denmark simply because what do you mean? I remember working at a job, and I worked with a lot of Africans, actual Africans, and I worked with some Indian people. And they would send money home to their families, which would help them back home. And they would say, well, my daddy would work, and it was 12 of us. My daddy would work, and all 12 of us would be taken care of. But when we came to America, all 8 of us had to work. Hell yeah, all 8 of y'all gotta work. That shit ain't easy. They just showed you what New York and California and Las Vegas look like. They didn't show you what the trenches look like here. You moving a whole aluminum can.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you snacking? You was having a whole snack meal and still concentrating, girl.
The shit, I be getting hungry because you be using energy, so you gotta replenish yourself. So I get real hungry. Just like on Dragon Ball Z when Goku be training, Maybe eating. That's how I be. When I first started this, I was eating everything in here. I was so hungry.
Lunch is like a motherfucker.
Because I was using so much of my energy. I was using muscles I didn't know I had. That's why my body started shaping itself. My legs, I could be standing here doing this all day. So it's better than going to a gym. Just be flexing all day.
I was about to say shit. You ain't even gotta go to a gym. Where you standing at right now? If you just felt like busting out 10 push-ups, you go bust out them 10 push-ups, jump right back up, and go back to your telekinesis.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong without going to a gym. The same thing you can do at a gym, you can do at home.
Yeah.
Girl, you moving that aluminum can and you moving that aluminum foil.
Oh yeah, everything be on the table trying to get some. Let me show you.
Wow. And it really looked like somebody is pushing that shit over.
You right? See what I'm saying? You see how the energy connect? It's different than with the wind blowing it over. You see the energy hit this bitch, then it go like this.
Yes.
It like
and then they can't say you got your air on that damn high, because first of all, you ain't outside driving in no vehicle for it to be flowing like that.
Hey, they'll swear to God it's the wind. They keep saying it's the wind. I'm like, how? I'm not outside. I'm not doing aerokinesis in here.
Right.
All right. They brain just can't. Their brain can't ever fathom it. Their brain just fucking melt. Like
my phone is on 15%. I got to get ready to go. It was nice meeting you. You keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
I hope to look forward to seeing you on your next live.
All right.
And peace and greetings to you. Gratitude to you. Ashe. And I love you, friend.
I love you too, friend. You have a good night.
All right. You too.
All right. I already tried. That was a wonderful exchange. She came up as soon as I started the live. And we've been talking for she got down in an hour and 17 over here on YouTube. So we've been talking the whole time. It's been awesome. It's been great. I know you guys don't have no guests up here, so it was nice. But guests that who's not doing telekinesis. So. We'll be back on it again. Celebrating the life of my brother, man. I ain't forgot. I was supposed to come back a little earlier, but I wanted to put the baby to sleep first. But we back celebrating my brother, man. Milton Leon Smith IV. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, that's 1 in the morning, so shit, yep. So around this time, because y'all, a lot of y'all, some of y'all probably was in here earlier when I talked about it. My brother in July 19, 2022, around 10 p.m., he was gunned down. So he fought for his life all night up until I think 6 in the morning. It was 6:36. They pronounced him dead. 6:36. So I'm just up celebrating his life, telling me being up, just grieving and being sad and shit. I decided to just go live and celebrate him. Earlier, I went live, played a bunch of his favorite songs and shit. I might do that again. It's like a 3-hour mix. I might let the whole thing play. I ain't know it was this damn late. But I'm up and I got energy. So let's get it going. But my brother, he's my older brother. 4 years apart. Got 4 in the chat. So that's a 4 for 4. Get this shit poppin'. Listen to the Tron soundtrack. I'm also screaming. Let me see. Instagram gone, so it's just Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble now, and then TikTok. So welcome everybody to the live. Hope y'all having a grand evening, grand early rising. I am. We gonna keep the vibes high, despite whatever. It's okay. I know for me, I can maintain duality. It's possible for me to hold two feelings at once. I'm not Tinkerbell. So I can be I can acknowledge my grief, but at the same time not dwell there because grief is it's too low vibing. I don't want to get stuck crying all goddamn night. So I'm just gonna acknowledge my grief, acknowledge what's going on, but I'm gonna stay up here in love. I'm gonna focus on the love instead of the grief. The love that that you have that I have for my brother. The good shit. Think on the things that were good, and not the fact that he gone, because he's not gone nowhere for real. We know that death is not the end of anything. It's just the gateway, a doorway to something else. And because it's so unknown to us, it's scary and people fear it. They think, I don't know what they think, but I just know energy doesn't die. So it goes somewhere else. Think of how a caterpillar becomes a butterfly. I've been telling that story all day. How a caterpillar just crawling around all day. All his lifetime is a caterpillar crawling around in the grass, eating leaves, getting eaten by other insects and other animals until nature calls and tells it to go ahead and spin that cocoon and become a motherfucking butterfly. And while in the cocoon, I learned that it completely dissolves itself. I guess like liquefies itself, and there's nothing left except for just a little bit of cellular material to spark a new creation. A butterfly. So it goes from crawling lowly on the ground to becoming a butterfly and soaring in the clouds, soaring like a bird. It did its due diligence as a caterpillar. It survived. Now it gets to soar. And that's us. We done been through so much bullshit as starseeds, as enlightened beings. We done been through so much bullshit. That shit over with now. Don't be going around here punishing yourself for past mistakes. It's time to walk into your abundance and hang on to that shit. But you can't get it and hang on to it. You condemning yourself for rejecting it by rejecting the abundance by thinking you don't deserve it because you did something bad. So that's for somebody right there. I'm gonna make some more tea, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some practice in for real. I want to practice it for real. I'm trying to break the sweat today. I ain't broke the sweat yet. And I'm glad she said that. If a lot of people don't be saying nothing, but I can see it on YouTube. The energy, the fucking, it's like you see the screen gets pixelated, y'all. That's the energy that y'all seeing. Us walking around with these high vibration and these auras, we are motherfucking glitch in the matrix. So it looks like a distortion. I see people energy feel around them, and like they're a distortion. They're glitch in the matrix. We glitching this motherfucker by continuing to stay high vibing, no matter what. It's thrown our way. Keep them vibes high. That's how I'm able to do this. Said I can't do this shit if I'm harboring ill will and hatred in my heart towards my fellow beings. No matter what somebody do to me, I really got to get the fuck over for my own sake. I can't maintain no hatred toward nobody. It's much easier to love people. My natural state is to love motherfuckers, not to hate. What up, priest? I'm back at it again. The Tron soundtrack on. Moving all these albums and shit. Gratitude for the follow. I guess I'm kind of done for tonight. Got 2 over here. I don't know where y'all at, but I see 2 over here. And I see 3 over here. So I'm about to get out. I'm so motherfucking hungry. But y'all want to come on here again, like I say, and celebrate my brother. Thank y'all for being here with me, for joining me. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, like I always say, but y'all chose to be here with me. Ah, man, it's a new day. Hold up, though. I'll probably just... No. I'm hungry, y'all. Oh, my bad, Sonny. My bad. I'm gonna get up, y'all. I'm about to be burnt out, shit. I'm probably just a can. handles are heavy. See how easy it is to move the aluminum? Gotta work a little harder with the can. But that's fine. It just built up my strength for the fall, so I can work on my control. Man, what? Hold up. I'm gonna catch the replay. It's like a huge delay over here on the YouTube. Shit, it froze. I ain't even get to see it. It froze. Let me see. It keep freezing. All right, y'all. I just said I'm gonna get out of here, and I started playing with the damn cheeses bag. What y'all about to do though? On the code? We listen to the house Trump soundtrack. All right, y'all. Finna get up out of here. Thank y'all for joining. Have a great night. Oh damn, my bad over here, y'all. I just ended the live over here. People forgot about y'all over here. All right, y'all. I gotta update this outro video. I'll see y'all next.
Your kids need you to stay dangerous. Your woman needs you to stay dangerous. Your little brother, your little sister, your parents. Society needs men to stay dangerous. You're just a victim waiting to happen. And that's not what the superior man is about. If you stay dangerous, that's not happening to you. It's not happening to your people. We all owe it to ourselves and to our loved ones to stay formidable. Dangerous is just that, it's dangerous. You want to just tuck that away and you have that just in case. Because when you don't have that and you don't have the capacity for violence, you're not willing to do what's necessary or to hurt somebody that's trying to hurt you. We're not victims, never have, never will be. And if you have even more of a sense of urgency to become dangerous.